Let's cut right to the chase. How to remove a search marquee from Mac. Now there are two ways. One of them is manual Mac virus removal and another one is getting an antivirus. Spoilers! Antivirus offers an easier and more effective way to remove Search Marquis for Mac. So let's get started with that. I'll use TotalAV for Mac to run a full system scan, although it is useful to know that an antivirus will protect you from all kinds of malware, not just viruses. So, as soon as you have the app installed, find the malware scan option. There's a choice to do a quick scan, which does what it says, and is great for most occasions, but to remove Search Marquis, full scan is the way to go. TotalAV will do all the heavy lifting and then guide you through several additional steps, which will help you get rid of Search Marquis on Mac. Let me show you that process just in case. And the first thing you absolutely have to do if you want full Mac protection against Search Marquis is reset your browser settings. That will clean up all the settings, cache and cookies that got affected by the malware. I'll go through this step by step on both Safari and Chrome, so don't you worry, it's all very quick. So on Safari, you go straight to History and press Clear History here at the bottom. Specify that you want to clear all history, then head to Settings, Privacy, and open Manage Website Data. And that's it for Search Marquis removal. Mac will just ask you to hit Remove All, click Restart Safari, and it's finished. If you use Chrome, the process is even easier. Open the three-dot menu right here on the right, hit Settings, and go for Reset Settings tab. And it's done. All the traces of the malware Mac had in there are gone. So as you can see, it's easy if you use an appropriate antivirus, and the easiest way to get one is by clicking my link to the deal of the day below. It will allow you to get the best antivirus for Mac and save some money. Of course, using TotalAV for Mac antivirus is not the only option. Feel like breaking some sweat? Let's learn how to delete Search Marquis on Mac manually. Before starting searchmarquis.com removal, you have to identify which app is malicious. Go to the top menu and click Go. Find Utilities and then Activity Monitor, which should live somewhere here at the top. It will show you the list of all activity on your device. Check it carefully and try to find something you don't recognize or something that uses too much resources. Look for anything with words like spy, hijack, redirect, or just Search Marquis. Those are clear indications that you have malware running in the background. After identifying it, you'll have to remove it for good. Double click on the file, click Quit, and then Force Quit. If it works, you will get this call terminated right here. Just to be on the safe side, you should also clear any recently launched agents because Search Marquis can get installed from there even after being removed. Go to the top menu, Go tab, and select Go to folder option. This search window will open up. Type /library/launch agent and click Enter. You will see this list of files. Now repeat the process we did before. Delete any files that have suspicious names or are running for unusual amounts of time. I prefer just right-clicking the link and moving it to the bin. That's the quickest way. Done? Now repeat that with launch agents, launch daemons, and application support. Launch daemons may be a little bit hard to find, so if you struggle to do that, just hit Go, then Computer, then Macintosh HD, or whatever is the name of your device. Find the library folder and scroll down until you see Launch Daemons. Okay, one more thing I would advise you to do for optimal Mac security is to remove unfamiliar apps. Click Go, then Applications, and look for anything you deem questionable. Move all of that to Trash and empty it for good measure. And now the last step to get rid of the Search Marquis virus. Mac users often forget this one, so keep it in mind. You need to clean up malicious login items. If your Mac OS version is an older one, click on the Apple icon in the upper left corner, open Settings and find Users and Groups icon. Click it and go to Login Items. If your OS is a newer one, you have to go to General and find Login Items there. In either case, you'll probably be asked to authenticate your identity by clicking on this lock symbol. Otherwise, you won't be able to make changes. Then, once again, look for unfamiliar login items, and if you see anything suspicious, just click the file and hit the minus at the bottom. Boom! Finally, we got rid of all the traces of Search Marquis, and all that is left to do is to reset browser settings, just as we did before. It was right here at this timestamp. You are very much welcome. And if you like this short tutorial, feel free to subscribe to our channel. We do a lot of these cybersecurity advice videos. You will not be disappointed. So let's recap now. There are several ways to remove a Search Marquis on Mac. You can go the manual way, which is possible but takes more effort and still leaves you vulnerable to future infections. And you can go with an antivirus, which is the easier way and safer, especially since Search Marquis is just one of many, many threats that are out there. So if you want to be protected better, check out the link in the description to get the deal of the day. I will see you on the next one.